Frankie's going to kick it off to Valentine and Resetic. And Illinois will start this game. The running back in motion. And they pitch it to him. Valentine looking for some space, and he gets driven backboard. Another swarming play by Isaiah Bones Jones for this Indiana defense. 3rd and 13. Pressure comes. Altmaier steps up with good time. Pumps, delivers. Incomplete. It is knocked away from Clement on a good play by Farrell.
Another missed opportunity on 3rd down. Good defense.
Second punt for Clemens. And it's blocked. Got in there in a beat. D'Angelo Pons is going to score. Touchdown Hoosiers.
So I want you to watch 3 guys here now. Watch these 3 guys, because what's going to happen is this guy's going to bluff, then they're going to double team, and Pons is going to come off the end. And I think it's Tanner Arkin, who is a reliable tight end. One of those 3 personal protectors should have fanned out for D'Angelo Pons, but they occupied the center, relearned the defense.
Altmaier's going to keep it himself. Up the middle, he's got plenty of space for the first down across the 40. Haven't seen much of Laffery yet. Expected a full workload after the injury. Good protection from Valentine. Loaded up over the middle. It's wide open. Colin Dixon is gone. 59-yard touchdown, and what a response.
He's going to let Colin Dixon go. I don't know if he thought a safety would pick him up, but watch, he's going to stop. And Dixon's going to run right by everybody.
Drive starts from the 25. Play action over the middle. Surratt makes the catch for 14 yards. Cooper in motion. Black the running back. Mendoza, handoff. Black up the middle. He's got it. First down Hoosiers. Want to keep the crowd involved, and they do on the 4th down pickup. Now Mendoza through the air. Over the middle, there is Cooper. Gets away from one. And another. Cooper inside the 20. Still going all the way to the 11. A 40-yard ripper for Omar Cooper.
Cooper, yard after the catch, is where he excels.
To the outside. Cooper had 4 touchdowns last week. Looking for his first today. And he's got it. Touchdown, IU. Back-to-back catches. And number 3 has his first.
He's going to get a big block by E.J. Williams, number 7. The transfer from Clemson. He's 6'3", 215 pounds, and he just handles Caleb Patterson. And Cooper able to get the ball across the pylon.
Fagan stays in there on 2nd and 7. Altmaier pumps, looking to get away. He won't. He gets sacked by Tyreek Tucker. Absurdly effective player for this team last year. 3rd and 11. Altmaier feels it again, and he goes down again. Isaiah Jones having a first quarter.
Former Indiana Hoosier quarterback at one time.
3rd and 4. Mendoza, Hemby, first down. And then some. Down the sideline. Roman Hemby knocked out of bounds by Mike Scott. Now first down from the 24. Quick throw. Cooper gets leveled. Miles Scott comes across, and Cooper somehow hung onto that football, and then a flag is down.
Well, it looked like Miles Scott came and led with his shoulder. Let's see at the end of the play. Nice catch in traffic.
Personal foul. Targeting defense number 10.
No chance,
Half the
right?
distance to the goal. First down. The play is under review.
Well, let's bring in Terry McCauley. Terry, what'd you see?
Noah, we got a defenseless player. We got him leading with his helmet. We see forcible contact to the head neck area of the defenseless receiver. This should be targeting, although I will tell you guys, you know, it's all over the map, all over the country. So I'm just telling you, this should be targeting. We'll see what they do.
So you don't think he leads with his shoulder here? You're saying helmet is still the lead?
The head's still out front. Yes,
yep.
You can see him. That's the first point of contact we see is helmet to helmet.
After review, the targeting foul is confirmed. Number 10 is disqualified. It's first and goal at the 8-yard line.
Mendoza looks, steps into one, end zone, touchdown! E.J. Williams goes up high.
Watch the safety, Resetic. He's going to get too close to the line of scrimmage. And the ball is going to go right over his head. Perfect throw by Mendoza to the tall receiver. E.J. Williams is 6'3", 205 pounds. Throw it to the back of the end zone.
Physically crushing him. Huge drive now for Illinois. Altmaier to the outside. There's a good catch out of bounds for Hudson Clement.
And he has not been in the game yet.
He's on the sideline with a helmet. Here's a 2nd and 7. And again, Altmaier cannot escape. Mario Landino adds to the tally for IU. Altmaier looks. Altmaier steps up, and he's going to run. Altmaier not going to get there. Gets sandwiched between Fisher.
I definitely think they were, but they have a chance to change that tonight.
Mendoza over the middle, another catch. This time Surratt bounces off a tackler. Rosiak trying to rip the ball away, but it's a 1st down catch. Progression has been similar to the quarterbacks they've had in the past, like Curtis Rourke last year. Another one to the outside. Surratt makes a man miss. Here he goes down the sideline. And the man called Waffle House gets escorted out of bounds inside Illinois territory. Big Ten wide receivers and explosives over the last 2 seasons. And another good run here for Roman Hemby. Goes over the top and gains 10 against this Indiana team. They could use a big stop here. Mendoza gets rid of it. Nowakowski with a catch. Now he's got a combo in front. Nowakowski, turn on the burners. Goodbye. 43-yard touchdown to the tight end.
Well, just a perfect call. Delay tight end screen. He's going to hold, and then they're going to release 3 linemen and watch the secondary. They're thinking pass down the field, and all of a sudden you got 3 big red jerseys running down the middle of the field, escorting Nowakowski. Perfect execution.
Altmaier, rush comes. Altmaier trying to get away. He won't. Devoured again. There is no escaping this Hoosier attack. Kellen Wyatt, Mario Landino. Big Ten game against UCLA, and then they just took off from there. Cooper's back in the game. He's got a catch and a 1st down.
That's the same kind of play they ran earlier in the game, and Mendoza didn't throw it. Has not been able to get anything going in this game so far.
2nd down and 4. Run up the middle. Black has some space, and he accelerates into the secondary. Spilled out across the 25 by Tanner Heckel. Hemby's the back, 2nd down and 2, up the middle, and Hemby has the 1st down. And 3 touchdowns. Looking for more here. To the end zone, wide open. Waffle House to the house. Elijah Surratt, touchdown.
I mean, this is so easy for Surratt to keep leverage, run the out, and Mendoza throws to a wide open guy. He shouldn't have that wide open of a receiver that close to the goal line. But Tyler Strain, who is the 3rd-team nickelback.
And this Illinois side are ready for that half, trying to make some level of adjustment. And this one's almost picked. Oh, Devin Boykin would have walked in for another touchdown. Altmaier, complete. Beatty, 1st down.
Last 2 minutes of the half, last 2 minutes of the game.
Pressure comes, feels it, over the middle. Another catch and a dangerous one for Cole Rush.
iPhone 17.
At the 44-yard line, another one over the middle, and another completion to Colin Dixon into a closer field goal range. Altmaier with 8 seconds left. Letting it develop. Get it to the outside, and he just throws it a little high for Beatty. So now 5 seconds left to get some more points on the board for Illinois. And the kick from Olano. Online, and plenty of distance. He nails it. First offensive series has been ahead of schedule every step of the way. Mendoza looking to escape. Last second he finds Surratt. The question is whether or not he stepped out of bounds before the 1st down. It is a 1st down catch. They've had a couple of long ones, but more than anything, just consistent up the middle. This time out of the backfield, Hemby shows off the speed and the strength on the end as he trucks Tyler Strain. Cooper in motion. Up the middle, lot of space. Black is gone. Kalon, touchdown. 40-yard sprint to the end zone.
Well, watch Cooper again. He's going to come and get a great block on the end. The guy who was guarding him in man coverage runs right by the play, number 5, and then the safety takes a bad angle.
Already 5 sacks for this Indiana defense. Got to get off the field, and they do in time. They bring 4. They get home with 4. Mario Landino is unblockable. Crimmins, 6th punt of the night. Brady's going to try to return this one from the 23. Finds a seam. Brady is going to be swarmed just past midfield.
The football IQ of his brother Alberto grew in the 1 year of being here.
Hamby up the middle has the first down. That was incredibly accurate. Our stat man to the stars, Tyler Freed. 3rd and 4 for Mendoza, and he's got the angle for the first down.
Don't look now, but I think USC is trying to play big boy football.
No doubt.
They visit Illinois next week.
1st and goal after the run from Hamby.
And on the same page with his quarterback, Mendoza.
2nd and goal. Mendoza, end zone, touchdown. Too easy. Elijah Surratt has his 2nd. And count them, 5 scores for Fernando.
It's man coverage with pressure. There's going to be an unblocked man right here. Mendoza knows it, but watch this route by Surratt. Watch him turn Torrey Cox completely out, inside out.
So we'll see how long Fernando Mendoza stays in there. Black with another productive run, and he gains 10 on 1st down. As Kellen Wyatt came over from Maryland. Quick catch for Surratt. Good blocking in front. Plenty of yards for the 1st down.
Consistency that he lacked a year ago.
First time we're seeing Kobe Martin today. He's got the carry up the middle, surging forward, and he moves the sticks. 6 of 9, 104 yards, 2 touchdowns against Indiana State. Another handoff, big hole, kiss him goodbye. Touchdown, Kobe Martin, 31 yards on the ground.
This is exactly how you draw it up. Come off to the 2nd level, pick up the linebacker. Your tight end cuts off the end man.
Rush comes. Kamara still in there. Altmaier gets tracked down. Tyreek Tucker with the 7th Hoosier sack of the night. It is going to be loud. It is going to be energetic. And 2 of the best teams in the country going toe-to-toe. Run to the outside. Kobe Martin takes a pop and gains 12.
But that will be a real challenge for him going into Happy Valley and playing in the whiteout game.
Martin wiggles free for 10 more. This is going to be interesting to see where Illinois falls. Will they fall completely out of the top 25 after a performance like this? Will last season's results give them enough leeway? Will the top 10 ranking for them for the first time in 24 years give them enough leeway? We still haven't seen Alberto Mendoza attempt to pass, and we won't here as Van Horst takes it up the middle for a 1st down. And now behind against a Baylor team that's had a stellar start at 2-1. Martin stays on his feet. 1st and goal, Indiana. He had a career-high rushing yards last week at 109. He's up to 89, looking for more, and he's got another touchdown. 2nd of the night for Kobe Martin. And Indiana is up over 60 here at home. Quarterback with the Huskies has been a nice presence in the quarterback room as he hands off. Valentine will get away for a 1st down as they head into now a crucial bounce back over the next couple of weeks. Handoff, and Valentine has the 1st down.
Have the right process and the right culture to get this thing back on track.
Hampton unloads, tipped and picked. Amari Farrell scooped it up before it hit the ground, and there's the turnover for this Illinois offense.